Hi, I'm Jim Gordon for Small Cap Power, and we are live and welcoming you to the Sprott Symposium in downtown Vancouver. I'm Jim Gordon for Small Cap Power. We are live on location. Joining me right now is Nolan Watson. He is the president and CEO of Sandstorm Gold Royalties Limited. Good to have you with us today.
Well, thanks for having me here.
You're quite welcome. Let's start with a general overview of the company.
Yeah, so Sandstorm is a gold royalty company. So basically what we do is we go out there and we acquire royalties on other people's projects from around the world, either directly from those companies or from people who originally found the mines, and we just keep adding those royalties to our company. We get cash flow now from all corners of the globe. As these people mine their mines, we just get a percentage of their revenue. So in Canadian dollar terms, we're getting close to $100 million a year of free cash flow right now. That we think that's going to double to over $200 million a year Canadian free cash flow over the coming 4 or 5 years based on things we've already bought.
You were saying to me earlier that in a time where in the gold mining industry there is difficulty raising equity, that's not something you guys have to worry about. You're really solidified your position.
Yeah, well, it's a fortunate position that we're in, because when we started Sandstorm 9 years ago, we didn't have any capital. What we had to do was go out and raise equity every time we did an acquisition. Today, we're in the exact opposite position. We have so much cash flow coming in that we're able to deploy it, buy new royalties, grow our asset base, and at the same time have surplus cash left over. We're actually shrinking our share flow right now. We're just over the last couple of weeks, we've been out in the market buying back shares, so we got a growing portfolio and a shrinking share count.
Can you talk about getting into the future into 2019, 2020, and your plan really is to double your growth over the next 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, and we're going to double our growth if we sit there and do nothing. And we could literally sit on our hands for 4 years, and our growth would double just based solely on the things that we've already bought. Obviously, we're not going to sit on our hands for the next number of years. We're going to continue to acquire new things. So I think that 5 years from now, our growth will have been more than doubled based on the things that we buy between now and then.
Are you surprised the price of gold, everything that's going on nowadays?
I am surprised at the price of gold. Not that it's gone down. I'm surprised that it hasn't gone down more given the macroeconomic backdrop. Interest rates are higher than I thought that they would get. They are continuing to project that Fed funds rates are going to get up to 3.5% or higher by the end of next year. And at the same time, Trump has started a trade war in the US, and they have a massive deficit in trade. And if you were to stop that deficit and you're in a trade war, that's very bullish for the US dollar, and which is very negative for gold, which is measured in US dollars. So if you would have told me those two things, that there was going to be high and rising interest rates and a trade war, I would have expected gold to be $900 an ounce or something like that. But the fact that it's $1,200 an ounce and above still, I see as a very bullish sign, because the trade war is not going to last forever, and they're not going to be able to keep interest rates up to 3.5% forever if they do get them there. And so this is all going to reverse, and when it finally does, I think there's going to be a house of cards, and I think gold's going to run, and we're going to benefit from all the things that we've purchased in the portfolio that we've bought. Well said, and you can find out more information at sandstormgold.com, correct? Yes, okay. We've been talking with Nolan Watson. He's the president and CEO. Sandstorm Gold Royalties Limited. He is live on location with us here at Small Cap Power.